Hello, everybody. Today is Thursday, October 16th, and for those of you that don't know, it is my birthday. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Not only that, it is my 20th birthday, so it's kind of a big one, but it doesn't feel like it. Like 16 is a big one, 18 is a big one, 21 will be a big one. 20 is technically, but it doesn't really feel like a big one. Anyway, I got the day off. I asked for the evening, I got the whole day, so that was awesome. Let me show you a few things here. I come out of the shower and I see this, so that's wonderful, as everyone knows how much I love being the center of attention. I did get a couple gifts from my parents. One of them is this. These are some wireless earbuds because my problem is I do 2 workouts a day on the treadmill, and I have always had trouble with radio because I hate the radio. Too many commercials, too much crap, mainstream songs. And I have a CD player that I use, but obviously then, you know, I don't know. CDs are fine. That's what I use now, but eventually you run out of CDs. So my mom has a Pandora account, which I didn't realize, for work, and she's going to let me sync to, we have an old LG tablet that we're going to use, and I'm going to try these out, and then I don't have to blast the music, so that'll be awesome. Also, I got this. This is, now, as much of a Pink Floyd fan as I am, I guess I forgot or didn't realize that for the first time in history, they pressed Live at Pompeii on a vinyl. 2025. I'm not normally a fan of new releases, as most of you know. However, apparently in like May, this was released. I didn't know that. Like, truthfully, I didn't know. But it's a double. You can see the track listing here. I feel bad because I almost want to keep it sealed, but I know that I'm not going to. I'm going to listen to it. Yeah, I had no clue. I knew they released the movie. I didn't know if maybe this goes with the movie. I don't know. I remember hearing about the movie in like April, but here we have this. So I'm very thankful for that. It's actually only this is the second new Pink Floyd album I have, because I have a remaster of Dark Side of the Moon, like from 2016. Never opened. I've never listened to it because I have the original and I want to keep it in good shape. But very happy for this. So I love that. Very happy for that. I got a couple cards from family, got a couple checks, which I'm not going to show. And of course, I have to be real careful what I show here, but happy birthday from the Secretary of State. I got a gift card from Jocelyn Benson. And as you can see, I had to renew my license plate on the Fusion. I just realized I'm going to have to crop the crap out of this because I tore off the other one so I can put it in my car. But anyway, I ordered this back in September, but I decided to open it today. So what do you say here? We run outside and let's go put this on really quick. All right, I went ahead and cleaned this. I already peeled the sticker off. And now, there we go. My car has been officially renewed. Notice I didn't purchase a recreation passport again this year because guess how many times I used it? Yeah. Perfect. So now my car is legal again. For the record, the plate on the Jetta is good till next October anyway because I've only had this car since August, so obviously when I purchased the plate I couldn't just get 2 months. So this one we're actually good until next year. Sorry for the crap angle, but since I'm going to use both my cars today, you guys are going to get startup videos of both of my cars. So here we go on the Jetta. This is truly a cold start, I think, because it's freaking cold out. 47 is BS. It is like 40 probably. Here we go. Love it. Never a problem. All right, I may have forgotten to do this earlier, but screw it. I promised you a startup. This is starting the Fusion, if I can find the ignition here in the dark. There you go, I started the Fusion. All right, everyone, I wanted to come back and show you this. So I went to my weekly therapy appointment. Check this out. My therapist got me a little red velvet cake slice. Now, she doesn't watch this, so it doesn't matter. Unfortunately, I can't eat it because of allergies, but it's a thought that counts, and I was very surprised by that, so I'll be finding a good home for this to go to. But I wish I could eat it. It looks delicious. Also, check this out. This is the birthday cake. So hold on. We've made this cake in the past, probably made it last year. It's like a Mexican chocolate cake, but we did half of it. It's supposed to be a 2-layer cake. We don't need that much cake, so my mom did the 1 layer, which ended up working out. Oh, we're out of focus. Also, my coworker, or a coworker, yesterday made me a whole banana bread loaf. I ate part of it yesterday, but She doesn't watch this, but delicious. I already ate some of that. So we've got 3 birthday cakes now in the house, which seems like too much, but I just wanted to show that. All right, check out how bad the condition of this wallet is. So it looks terrible, but like, look. It's actually completely coming apart here. This is what I loved about it, is it's a trifold, but then it has this like flippy thing with more card slots. Notice how worn out these ones are and how not worn out these are. I never used these. But yeah, tons of storage. Oh, I forgot to take the stuff out back there. Well, it has all sorts of hidden compartments, which I love, but look how bad it is, especially on this side. And then at the top, it's got holes in it. It's getting to the point where it's flaking off when I put stuff in it or take stuff out. Look at that. The whole, like, bottom is completely fucked up. So, I love this Dickies wallet. I got it used in 2020. I was specifically looking for this Dickies wallet, but I think it's time. So, let's transfer everything into the new wallet. Alright, I just wanted to show you something. This is the only thing I wasn't going to transfer. Look, I got this from work. Someone gave it to me. This is how you aren't a sinner, by the way. I'm not even freaking Christian, so that's not going back in. I shoved it in there because I didn't want him to see me throw it away. Anyway, folks, I have some unfortunate news. I don't think that this is going to work. Apparently, this wallet isn't made for manly men who have a lot of shit. Now, if I take the receipts out, I have to be really careful here that I don't show this. Granted, I do keep a lot of receipts, like, in my wallet. Even if we take those out, look, it doesn't close. I can't show it because my ID is here, but I've got all my other stuff there. This card is not made for manly men, people. I hate to say it, but this is not going to work. Damn. Well, I guess I'm forced to use that one after all. So, as much as I wanted to get a new wallet, I don't think that's happening. Now, what I could do is take all the stuff, because there's obviously stuff in here I don't need. I just have it for the hell of it. There's stuff I could take out, but, yeah. Well, I hate to say it, people, but this whole new wallet thing is not going to work. I'm going to do some experimenting and see if I can take some of the stuff out I don't actually need. I took out some of the stuff I knew I wouldn't need, but, like, it still doesn't close. That one closes. So, I hate to say this, but, guess we're rocking the Dickies wallet a little longer. Let me transfer everything back over. Damn it. What did I learn today on my 20th birthday? That manly men need manly wallets. This one doesn't really close either, to be fair, but it, like, looks less stupid than that one did. Well, I guess I'm not switching wallets on my 20th birthday. I was waiting. I was gonna switch to that one on my 20th birthday, but literally I actually can't. Well, that's wrong. I could. The logical solution would be to have way less shit, but like there's a lot of sentimental stuff in here I keep for the hell of it. So unfortunately, I don't think I'm switching wallets today, but that's the end of this segment of the video. All right, everyone. I did some thinking and I ended up switching. I was able to realize, I had an epiphany. I'm turning 20, right? That's kind of a big one. Well, I shouldn't take some of the stupid, weird crap and business cards from my last decade into the new decade, right? So I was able to, minimize slightly, and my ID is going to show. Only put the stuff in here that I really need, and take out a lot of the receipts and extra garbage. So yeah, I am, in fact, after all, switching to the new wallet for the next decade. Well, for 20. So, yes, I did get the wallet switched, and this is my new wallet. So, yeah, forced me to empty some crap, too, which I really didn't need. Now, I have something else we're going to move on from here in a second. All right, I have something else I wanted to do here. We're here in the Fusion. And, first of all, I'm going to recline this seat back so you guys can actually see up here. I have something that we're going to do in here. So, the seat goes back further than I thought. So, this car, back in January, I put this steering wheel cover on it because at the time I thought the steering wheel was starting to peel at the top, but I've decided that since we're moving on from so much other stuff, what a better occasion than any, I think I'm going to try to take this off. This is going to be interesting because this was really hard to get on here. Let's see here if I can't scoot up. All right, this car doesn't have a steering wheel lock either. You can freely move it. So we're gonna take the steering wheel cover off. This is going to be interesting, but let's see what we can do here. Let's go from the bottom. Got it. Oh, there it is. Steering wheel is naked once again, for the first time in a long time. This is the cover that was on it. Didn't leave any marks either. We'll save this in case we want to put it back on, but I think for now, time to give the steering wheel a little break. So, yeah, I decided that as much as the cover was nice, I really just wanted a break and wanted to grip my actual steering wheel, even though it's kind of peeling off. So, now we get my wonderful power seat that only works sometimes. That is something else that we are changing, going into my 20th year on Earth. Let's see. And then a little further up. Wouldn't hurt. The seat's broken. There we go. So yeah. Now we've got a plain steering wheel in my freshly renewed Ford Fusion. So that's something else we're moving on from. Also, check this out while we're out here. Last weekend I gave this car a vacuum and a clean out. It's not like I did a perfect job of it, but this is a hell of a lot cleaner than it was before. So yeah, for the first time in a long time, my car doesn't actually look terrible inside. Because this thing was bad. I hadn't vacuumed or cleaned it since like February. So yeah, this was certainly necessary. There's like staining down there, but I'll show you. The trunk is the only part that, let's see, this might be bad. Oh, not terrible. There's just some random junk in here. We're gonna put this in here for now, till we find another home for it. But yeah, I guess you could say I gave myself a birthday treat of getting my car actually nice looking again. I wanted to show everyone something else here. Yesterday, it occurred to me, this is kind of a big birthday. You know, I'm not going to be a teenager anymore after basically today. So I needed to listen to one last album as a teenager. And I was like, oh, you know, I probably should. You know, it's kind of important. It's going to be the last album I listened to as a teenager. What album yesterday do you think I threw down on the turntable? Take a wild guess. If you guessed this, you're correct. If you guessed anything else, you're wrong. I cannot think of a better album to celebrate the changing of my age into a new decade than this. I mean, this isn't even my favorite Pink Floyd. But you can't even, it's not even a question. Like, I was like, all right, my last album as a teenager, boom. No question, had to be this. So yes, this is the very last album I listened to as a teenager, and I don't think there's a better choice that you could pick. So I just wanted to throw that in here. Oh, there it is. I'm officially 20 years old now, so there you go. I'm gonna have to take a screenshot of this really quick. That's it. I am officially 20 years old, not a teenager anymore, and we're at Horrocks, because why not? So there you go. I am now officially 20. All right, that was a very successful Horrocks trip. I bought some donut holes, so now it's almost 5 o'clock, because I like to eat dinner early, so we're gonna go to dinner at the same place we went to last year, the tap room. So I'm not gonna videotape there, obviously, but yeah, we're gonna go eat dinner there. All right, everyone, it's much later now. We got home from dinner, had some birthday cake. I had a piece of banana bread, too. And I'm very full now, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video. I hope you all have enjoyed this little birthday vlog I did. This is, like I said, kind of a big one, because I'm turning 20, or I did turn 20. Technically, I'm already 20, so thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, check out Isaac24.com, and thank you all for watching. Peace from someone who is now in their 20s.